And the sun is shining. Surprise, surprise. It was supposed to be raining today, but that may change. Would have been a great time to head out camping, but got a person coming to give a quote for a window, and sadly I also noticed that my foundation is cracked too, so I got to remove a little bit more drywall, one little section, then I got to cut that corner frame out, and then next week the guy can come in and inject it. So $1,000, close to $2,000 for a window. Yeah, joys of being a homeowner. What I'm going to work on right now is possibly the final project for this bike. Next year I want to get new bags, sides and top. I'm a big fan of those plastic ones. And what I'm going to do is I've replaced everything with LEDs, even these sequential LED signal lights, front and rear. The factory brake lights are LED from the factory, but the only thing that doesn't match are these, and I'm going to replace them with these. In a very rare instance, I might be able to reuse those bolts because that bracket mount is it's close. I'm going to have to see what the gap is once I get it out. Take my impact driver, very carefully drop that down. Yes, you can see that bracket is way off. Now I can start prepping these lights and hopefully they'll be okay. So for perspective wise, I could grab that back hole, but then it sits back too far. I need it to sit roughly right about there. Get my pilot hole in there first. I got some Loctite right there. I don't think you can ever have too much Loctite. It is just one of those things. The old light, terminate the wires, are red and black, positive and negative, which means I'm just going to pigtail these for right now and then test it out. So I had to start the bike for the lights to come on. Now I know where I'm at. I'm gonna cut these wires shorter. Stuff here, the wire loom, cover it up, make it look a little bit better. Wire loomed, taped up. It had these reusable wire holders right there used. I think that'll be all right. Those are done. That was a fairly easy project. Okay. As soon as I pass this guy, that's my brights. And then those are my spot beams. So I guess we're gonna drive with the brights on. Get a little bit more field view. Now I just gotta wait for the window guy to come, see what he's gonna say, and then choose on what window person gonna go with. I really don't want to wait 2 to 3 months, so if this person can get it done quicker, even if it's a little bit more money, I'll go that route. Gotta bust out the old Sawzall that I haven't used in like 15 years. Workforce. Pretty sure this is something I picked up off of eBay before Amazon became a thing. So that's the foundation crack. And I gotta get rid of this corner piece and another chunk of this drywall. Nothing too major. I don't remember turning on the power, so I'm just going to double check. Yeah, there's no power in that circuit, but I know there's power there. For shits and giggles, they're all in the same circuit, but I better check them twice because you never know. We're good. So I just got these out. That wire just broke off. That's crazy. Yeah, you can see right where my thumb is. That's where this one here snapped off. Weird. I'm gonna give you. I thought you're supposed to have like 6 inches or something extra. I just gotta cut that little section out. Chop that corner there. Chop it up there so I get the guy can get access. Yeah, the guy doing the quote for the window is saying that I'm looking at probably October, a couple months to get that window replaced. But I gotta get this little project done now so I can get the foundation repair person in next week. So I just got this removed, and I'm gonna go with the guy who was a little bit more money, because he was the only one who said you got to remove this corner, because he said I bet you the crack goes to the corner and then there's a hairline crack going down to the floor, and that's exactly what's going on here. I picked up this brushless Milwaukee tool a little while ago, and I still got to open it up, do a review on it. Basically the only time I buy Milwaukee tools now is when they have a special, where in this case it was like $98 and it came with a free battery and charger. I don't need the charger because I have too many of them, but it's nice to get the battery. So MJ wanted to try out this Hard Knocks brewery in Black Diamond, or Diamond Valley I guess it's called now. Is it any good? I was gonna head out for a bike ride tonight, but this guy looks angry. But I'm gonna say, at Hard Knocks Brewery, that cherry sour was probably one of the best sours I've ever had. Look how angry that sky's looking. Yeah, never-ending rain this summer. So I just got my foundation repaired. They use some sort of filler that they inject into the crack, as you can see right there, and it went up and into the corner where it came out. So that is good. A bit of a gusher there. But the crack is all repaired. I think it is motherfucking beer time. Boiling ore, summer ale. Picked up this stuff earlier, ceramic spray. I washed the bike today and then put some on. Not on this stuff, of course, but on the painted surfaces. Anyways, let's crack this open because I'm gonna have a fire. All right, motherfucking beer time, everybody. Beer tastes good. Summer ale. If you're in the southeast part of Calgary, stop in there. Great bunch of people and the beer is good. Anyways, I'm gonna get a fire going. There's been a bunch of shit going on in this video and I need to end it with a motherfucking beer time. I just gotta wait to get my window on its final measurement and get it installed. Foundation's repaired. I guess we're gonna see if it still leaks. There's something definitely wrong with the window, but everybody's so busy right now. It's gonna be months before I get it fixed, which sucks. Finally got around to cutting up the rest of Tomcat's perch, and there's all the ends right there and all the little rounds right there that it was made out of. And then the boards, those will have to go too.